They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, we saw David Montgomery lead the nation a few years back in broken tackles when he was at Iowa State, and he's proven to be difficult to bring down in the NFL as well.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Back to Montgomery on second down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Back to throw.
A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Second and 6. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
The kick by Bass is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Watson off play action. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. 5 yards remain on second down. They go with Chubb on second down. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Montgomery.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Once more Montgomery. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown Bears. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try to get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And this will be taken at the 13. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And Pascal's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They go play action here on 1st down. And Sharp calls it in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll set up a throw. The quick slant caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Zach Pascal there to make the grab.
And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes our score 17-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string it.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Inside the 20.
And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And the lead is now 24. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw again on second down. Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they'll take on the visiting Carolina Panthers. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Browns. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Bears, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw here.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots, continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line. Now Watson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Roquan Smith coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Pulled in at the 24. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. Going up the gut, Montgomery.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd and 3. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! Cole Kmet, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears have opened the lead up to 30. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Throwing on third down, Watson. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. The Browns send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down as he gets this up to his own 11. And quickly, they get to the line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Ready? 19
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. On second down, Montgomery. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 42.
106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That's complete right side to Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2nd and 14. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A give. This is Montgomery. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 15. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short. 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
On 1st down, it's Watson.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Watson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. He's got a man, complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter and now can really take some time off the clock.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple and that's it.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway.